1917 synopsis. Two young British soldiers during the First World War are given an impossible mission: deliver a message deep in enemy territory that will stop 1,600 men and one of the soldiers' brothers from walking straight into a deadly trap. Hey guys, and welcome to my new movie review for 1917. 1917 came out this year, 2020, in Australia. It's rated MA 15 plus. The duration is 1 hour and 59 minutes. It's a drama war movie, and it's written and directed by the mind-blowing Sam Mendes, and also written by Christy Wilson Cairns. And the cast of 1917 is Dean Charles Chapman as Lance Corporal Blake, George Mackay as Lance Corporal Schofield, Daniel Mays as Sergeant Sanders, and last but definitely not the least, Colin Firth as General Moore. Far out, you guys. Okay, for those of you who've been following me for any period of time, I need to tell you just one thing that made me go, huh? About the movie, and then I'll talk about the good stuff, because I just like to get the stuff that I didn't like about the movie over and done with, and then I like to talk about the good stuff. And one of the things straight off the bat that I need to say that I didn't like about this movie is there's a scene in the movie, and it takes place just after the plane scene. And if you've seen the trailer, the plane is like flying down, and then it comes back up, and then it's something's about to and a situation is about to happen. And after that situation happens, a body is moved. And there's no spoiler for anyone who's been following me for any period of time. I don't do spoilers. A body was moved. They move a body from one place to another. And I was like, literally thinking back after I saw that sequence, I was like, what the heck was that for? Like, I just don't understand why they moved it. Like, it made no narrative sense at all. And I was like, wait, why did you do that? Anyway, for those of you who don't know, you're about to know, because I'm about to tell you. This movie is deliberately filmed as a one-shot take. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about like that, literally, the entire 2 hours of the runtime looks like a camera is placed and follows just continual without breaking. Now, I believe it's around about approximately the halfway mark of the film. They actually do something different in an element of the sequence, and there's a really, really big reason why they do that, because something happens. And then that's literally the only part of the entire film where it changes. And that's it. This movie, for anyone at all, and I really mean at all, who loves war movies, you are going to absolutely love this with every core fiber of your being. Literally. 1917 is a movie that war, for anyone who is interested in war, anyone who's ever been to war, anyone who wants to reminisce, anyone who understands the intensity and the full-on, ridiculously, mind-blowingly visual effects of war today, this movie is literally that. It is exactly what it is. This movie is breathtakingly, visually, stunningly masterpiece of just cinema awe. Like, it is really, really groundbreaking. For real, guys. In no way, shape or form am I kidding you. Does this movie have the core element that holds movie together in order for it to be filmed? To go back and rewatch it over and over and over again. The thing that film needs, the core element of its essential being, that film needs to be film. Does 1917 have? You're going to know what I'm going to say. Anyone who's been following me for any period of time, you know exactly what I'm about to say. Rewatchability. Does it have rewatchability, guys? Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Now, there's very few films that I watch, and I've seen a lot of movies that I watch that really grasp, especially the cinema scale of it, that really grasps those intimate moments that really choke you up, because those moments in film are very, very vital to a film like this because of the intensity and the situational elements of what the movie's about. But this film delivers incredibly in that element, and I mean incredibly. Guys, this is one of those films that when you watch it, it is just so incredible. Now, I just want to tell you something, just a little bit of interesting knowledge for you before I go into the trivia, because anyone who's been following me for any period of time knows I love movie trivia, but I'll get to that in a second. So this is the first time that I've ever seen a film, especially not in Gold Class, not the first time I've seen it in Gold Class, but I saw this in Gold Class, but this is the first time I've actually seen a movie in laser projection. And I have to say, in my personal opinion, guys, and this is just me being brutally honest, I could not tell the difference at all. At all. I had no idea what I was looking at that was so spectacularly different with seeing a film in laser projection or not. I don't know. I didn't. It was just clear like a normal movie. I didn't see any difference in it at all. Like, it might be different, but maybe I'd need to see a side-by-side comparison to actually see that there is a difference. But in my personal opinion, I didn't see a difference, but that's just my personal opinion, guys. Anyway, as I said just before, guys, for those who've been following me for any period of time, you guys know that I absolutely love giving you guys movie trivia, because why not? Trivia is awesome. Guess what time it is? Trivia time! Inspired by his grandfather's experienced season in World War I, the autobiography of Alfred H. Mendez in 1981 to 1991. Next piece of trivia. Shot and edited to appear as a single long take that takes place in real time. Next piece of trivia. Over 5,200 feet of trenches were dug for the film. Just under 1 mile. That's 1.6 kilometers in Australia. FYI. Next piece of trivia. This is Mendez's first official writing credit. Next piece of trivia. Sam Mendes's second war film. His first was Jarhead in 2005. And last piece of trivia, and I'll leave you guys with this one. Tom Holland was actually in talks to play the role of Lance Corporal Blake, but turned down the role due to schedule conflicts. Bummer. Anyway, the guy who played it was incredible. Absolutely brilliant. Guys, for those of you who've been following me for any period of time, I want to take this opportunity, as always, to thank you seriously, genuinely, and I really mean this. Thank you so much for all my subscribers. Thank you so much. For anyone who's viewing this for the first time and hasn't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I really appreciate it. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and please don't forget to click the bell for notifications if you're on a mobile device. That way, anytime I drop anything, it'll be yours straight away, and I really appreciate that. Speaking of appreciation, guys, that's a perfect segue to my next thing, is I'd really appreciate you guys leaving me a thumbs up on my movie reviews. That way, anytime I drop anything, and I get a whole heap of thumbs up, that way I know that you're really appreciating my content, and I really value that. That gives me really awesome feedback for the channel, and I really value your time. Thank you so much for that. And until my next review, which is coming tonight, I'm not going to tell you what that is. You've got to stay tuned to my channel to find that out. I normally tell you guys, but I love giving you guys little treats and little secrets, so it keeps you on your toes. Please be amazing to each other. Don't forget who's bringing this movie review to you from 1971. For 1971. It's Superman Steve, guys. Flying out.